Friday Night Flies, take it away, Scotty Holmes.
Friday Night Flies with Scotty Holmes. Coming back. I haven't been tying in quite a long time now.
What the hell you been doing, man?
Well, you know, I've been working and I've been just had lots of things to do. So
there's people from all over the world been feeding for the Scotty Holmes fly time lessons, man. Let's feed it to them. Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's we're gonna have question and answer open for us tonight. So if you guys are wanting to hit Scotty Holmes up with some questions, we're gonna answer them live right here for you.
Well, yeah, we're gonna try and answer all questions pertaining to fishing.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Pertaining
and
to fishing.
Quit asking him. He's married.
Yeah,
he's married. Happily married.
Very happily married. Very, very happily married. Yeah, so I'm just starting to type my box is what I'm getting doing. I've been going through the flies of last year, what I have left, and just deciding what it is I need and what I got to get ready for the season to come. So this is one of the flies that I really, really like. I picked it up over on the Cowichan River a couple of years ago. And as with all things, everything needs to be modified and to be improved as you go along. And Spikey Squirrel, which is one of my all-time favorite materials at this point, seemed to be a natural fit for this pattern. So I've adapted it. It's a caddis, really, really simple, but a little bit of wire, a little bit of black dubbing, a little bit of, well, actually quite a bit of the Spikey Squirrel Dubbing, which is my favorite, the brownish that we got there. And yeah, I mean, it works. It works the bomb. I mean, I've used it.
Do you want me to go down and you can show them what we're talking about?
Sure,
here?
let's go down.
Let's do it.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I use it in the rivers
there
pretty
it
much.
Is. It's looking sharp, buddy.
Yeah, use it in the rivers, and I mean, I've used it in the lakes. I've caught fish in the lakes with it. Pretty much whenever I go. I mean, it's one of my go-to patterns, one of my trying out patterns.
Yeah, let's
and it's simple. That's the nice thing, you know.
What you got?
Okay, well, there we go. That's the old one. This will be the new.
Oh, with the old, then with the new.
Yeah, and it's got a lot of weight. I mean, you don't have to use expensive beads with it because you're gonna throw lead on it.
That's the nice one.
My vise is all.
Two nice ones.
How's that? Is that all right still? Yeah.
Did you move it?
It was twisted sideways, kind of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
Still fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we got our hook in the vise. We got our bead on there. The original one that I bought had a gold bead on it. It was done with gold bead, gold wire. Bought it at the shop in Cowichan, I believe it was. And the guy said, "You gotta have this, and you gotta have this other fly," and took it to the river, and it just killed it. And I've been fishing it ever since. So yeah, pretty simple fly to do. And I'm using 0.20 wire. You could step it up even if you wanted. You probably could use 0.25. It's a pretty bulky fly in terms of its body. It's not.
Oh yeah, well he's wrapping his wire for his lead. Just a reminder, we've got question and answer is live. If you want to hit Scotty or myself up with some fishing questions, now's the time. Not bad for a million viewers and not one question.
There's a million viewers, yeah?
Well, yeah, 1 million.
1 million, exactly. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so we got our wire on there. We're going to start our thread. I'm going to start my thread at the back because I don't want the lead to move. So I'm going to start back there and build up a little bit of a base right near where the lead stops, and then that we'll try to make it, we'll even out that whole profile of the back end of the fly, which is what you want. If you don't have that, as you go to wrap your wire forward, it won't want to go over that spot.
Big step, yeah.
Yeah, big step. So, and then I'm going to just wrap my wire on. I'm going to bring it back. helicopter that little puppy off there. And we'll put our wire in just to get it out of the way. And our little holder. And then you want to just build up that back area. And then I'm going to wrap my wire or my thread forward and back a few times to secure that the wire in all the way up. And also, it's a fairly big fly in terms of for a nymph. It's not. I'm not trying to keep the profile really low on it. Caddis has a bit of a fat belly, you might say.
Group. Got a message back from her.
Keep hooking the. Okay. So that
was yesterday's or the day before.
That's the kind of profile I'm looking for. There. Now I'm gonna grab my spiky squirrel. And as I said, you know, these are really simplifies. They're heavy. You know, you lose.
Just want to find the link, attach the link to it. So
you lose them on the bottom and you lose them. So having it being a quick tie is definitely nice.
I might even just
Get my little noodle of
summer too.
spiky squirrel on there.
He just listens for school.
Yeah.
And the whole way along, you're dubbing it pretty thickly.
The old man is not doing well.
But he's like mobile and everything.
I'm thinking more
It's
than less in this instance. Definitely. A few, I tie them all the time, and I tie them a little bit sparse, and I don't get the shape that I want.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Perfect. There you go, man. That's the 10% right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a busy day here at the Permanent Fish Finder. We had a couple big groups out. One of our pro staffers had his first tour today. Got a good review. Pretty excited about that. A lot of repeat customers. It's been good.
That's always nice, eh? The repeat customers.
Yeah, we got a lot of referral business, and I mean, if you guys are ever thinking of getting out and doing some fly fishing, I mean, this area is heavenly. It's full of big fish. Our guides are knowledgeable. As you see, we're tying flies for you. We love sharing local secrets. Check it out, permanentfishfinder.com. That's the mothership. And
The mothership.
and check out our fishing reports. We try to keep them up to date as much as we can. Usually we make a post every week or so. Some weeks we do two. Some weeks we miss a week, but it's only because we're really busy.
Okay, so we got our dubbing in there. And like I said, I'm being pretty generous with the dubbing as I go in there. Now I'm going to wrap my wire. And I'm looking for about 5 wraps. There's 2.
Yeah. Thank you.
But have you been out to the house already?
No.
You're gonna get that shit done?
Absolutely.
I'll catch up with you later.
Yeah.
There's 3.
The SD card.
Oh, yeah.
You may shoot that.
There's 4. There's 5.
Those are good pictures too.
Cheers.
Tie that wire off.
All the viewers tonight, not one question. You must be explaining your fly very well, Scott.
You think so?
It must be.
Okay, so get rid of that wire. Spikes it a little bit. Now I'm going to put on the front of the caddis, there's usually a little bit of black. Representing the legs, maybe a bit of the.
Did somebody do a charge on a card as well?
$5.50.
Okay, 5, so okay. Plus 20 that I said.
I leave $2.
Another slide.
Okay.
Okay, buddy.
Thanks for your help.
I'll catch up with you later. Cool. Man, it's amazing how that little black collar just brings that fly into shape.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be better if you had it just hanging off the bottom, right?
Well, you know,
I can comb it down. I will comb it down a little bit, but I'm not.
Well, you could even throw a little chunk of pheasant in there too. You know, like I've done that with a lot of caddis.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I think that's good. Yeah. And you want to get
The spikier those things look, the better they work.
Yeah.
You know, Scotty, I think it was you or Scott LeBoldus that said to me, the uglier those things get after you get a couple fish, the better they work. And
that's the thing, right? It's so true. And
you can even just leave that little chunk in there, man.
Well, that's it. I was, you know, I've done them a few different times where I've rolled up and not done a collar, done my spiky squirrel up a little bit, and then just tucked in my legs on the bottom like that.
Yeah.
Nice
you know
and
what
easy
really does well is a little chunk of pheasant.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll try that.
Yeah.
Try a little bit of pheasant on the bottom. You know, at this point right now,
buddy, that thing will kill him.
yeah, I wouldn't touch it. The spiky squirrel, like I'll do it a little bit. I'll show you. Sometimes I think you make it worse. Like you pull off a little bit, few of those fibers that you want to keep on there, the ones that don't stay in as easily. But yeah, I mean,
that's a deadly pattern.
Spin her around.
Give us a good show, bud. Okay, so let's we'll go up top. We'll sign out. Let these people that are watching enjoy the rest of their dinner or evening.
Oh, whatever the heck's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Scotty Holmes, time flies. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna be back and tying some more flies. I'm definitely still really busy, so I'm hoping to be back and tying a little bit more complicated. I've got a couple patterns I've been working on.
You know, with the American dollar doing backflips over the Canadian dollar right now, man, it's brought a lot of people to Whistler.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
It's rocking right now, man.
Yeah, it's really busy. Crazy. It's really crazy, and yeah, I've just got lots of things going on. But I am starting to tie. I've been probably over the last 2 weeks. I've probably tied 30 or 45s. I've been tying the things I need. I've been tying combinate like 5 of this and 5 of that and 5 of this, so that hopefully
you be tying 6 or 7 of them and give me a couple. You know,
5's the number for right now. 5's the number. Okay, well, Scotty Holmes, time flies with the boys. Until next time, bang.